Hey family, welcome in. My name is Julia Rose, and I pray these messages find you at the precise time you need them. Today we're doing a pick a card for eclipse season. It can apply to any eclipse season, but these are generally eclipse messages. So as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is going to be a pick a card. So you're welcome to pick pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Now, just take a moment right now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it all go. And ask your higher self which pile has messages for you. Perhaps you're going to be connecting with more than one pile today. So go where you're called and take what fits, leave the rest for someone else who it will resonate with. All right, and we'll get right into pile 1. I'm hosting a full moon Reiki sound bath tonight over Zoom from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tickets are $10 if you want to join. It's going to be a very, very powerful catalyst to release and integrate these eclipse energies. I know it's been incredibly enlightening already, but I know it can create a lot of instability as well. So we're going to be helping you integrate the rest of that and finding a place of steadiness again. If you want to join, the link's in the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you there. If you chose pile 1, welcome. We're getting your messages today for your eclipse season with the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I have not pre-shuffled because I wanted to see exactly what came through for you in the moment that you need it. I feel things are going to be very slippery and stumbly. Kind of, if you consider yourself to be a clumsy person, or you kind of can be in a clumsy energy at times, just know that that's going to be heightened for you right now. What else is here for you? We have the Anointed, Answer the Call, Leadership, Empowerment, and Soul Gifts. Beautiful. For some of you, I feel like this is that you're overcoming stumbling blocks that you've held towards really embracing your strength and your anointing as one of the creators chosen to help expand and uplift consciousness here on Earth. There's a lot here that you have been in denial about, that Spirit is no longer letting you keep hidden. You're too powerful, and you know you're meant for more. It's kind of like you're outgrowing certain, not just ways of being, but certain spaces. I feel like it's almost this energy of you're becoming aware of certain confinements. You're becoming aware of certain limitations, things that you haven't understood were blocking you. You're becoming aware of the fact that they are standing in your way. Those things, maybe it's certain connections or lack of boundaries in certain connections. You're becoming aware of how significant an obstacle these things have been. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. We have the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. Again, roses could be a confirmation for you here. Tell me more, Spirit. Maybe some of you have been feeling like you've been at the edge of something new for quite some time, but energy just hasn't been there. Things haven't actually changed yet. And I feel like you've been resonating with my videos that have had these kind of lags in the video, but the audio's carried through. It feels like your reality kind of has had this sort of appearance of a standstill, but underneath the surface of everything, you're growing, you're evolving, you're still tapped in, tuned in, turned on. And when Spirit brings through the manifestation of the shift in your physical reality, it's going to be so apparent why certain things had to wait until this season for you. Wow. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process, and it's safe to soften. A lot of you are healing your relationship with your feminine energy. Everyone has feminine and masculine energy. But I feel this kind of gentle warmth in your heart has not been something you felt safe enough to let others see for a while. And I'm seeing some of you are having moments where it's just kind of like you're having emotional breakdowns, but this is normal. Spirit's asking you to see new things. See what's really happening beneath the surface, because as these things are crumbling in your physical reality, as these emotions are bubbling up to be released, it's all serving the purpose of your growth, and you're getting into a higher alignment with your optimal physical reality. And I feel that you've had such a focus on your spiritual growth at this time that you haven't been as concerned with your physical reality. And that's kind of where you were up to eclipse season, but going into eclipse season, there's going to be a real emphasis for you on balancing your mind, your body, and your spirit, really bringing these aspects of you into balance, into harmony. Very strong message here for you. What else do you need to know? Because your spiritual understanding of yourself is not something that has been able to manifest on the physical surface of your reality. And that's something that you're about to step into. But Spirit really needed you to be strong and to understand your power before you could be in a position where you would be seen for that. Your spirit team was building growth internally for you, was building internal strength for you, so that when you finally showed up and showed out, you wouldn't have any fear in your way. It would just be uphill from there. So again, trust the process. Some of you are going to be guided to start taking more action. I feel like a lot of you have struggled with anxiety in the past, or overthinking about the outcome of things. And Spirit's really asking you to let go of that. Eclipse season is going to be helping you let go of that because it's not serving you. Yep. Confirmation, really loud confirmation. We have open, say yes, expand through the extremes, and trust life. Trust. Trust, trust, trust is another word for surrender. When you trust and you surrender, you release overthinking and start taking action in the direction that your intuition guides you. And I feel some of you in the past have been struggling with whether your action is being inspired by traumatic reactivity or actual intuition. And this eclipse season is really going to highlight for you to see the difference in how those actually feel and appear in your life. So again, with this idea of you coming into harmony, mind, body, and spirit, it's like all aspects of your intuition are going to be aligned between your mind, body, and spirit. It's like you're going to be firing on all cylinders here. And this eclipse season is going to be flushing out of your reality and out of your body mind everything that prevents that. Everything that prevents you from really standing in an energy where you receive the insight and you run with it. A lot of you have not been trusting the timing of your changes. But you're committed to a spiritual path now. So Spirit needs you to trust that the timing of things is that much more in control. Or is that much more being controlled by spirit. Codes of the seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Again, it's like all of these things are going to start coming together and becoming very apparent for you. What you need to be taking action towards and what you need to be allowing yourself the honor. Honoring yourself enough to take action without anything in your way. This is the season where your self-respect skyrockets. And as a consequence, your reality will be skyrocketing. You could be seeing a few different angel numbers this eclipse season. 9/11, speaking to the absolute completion. You could be seeing 908, talking about how you're closing out everything that's blocking your abundance, that's blocking your flow. And 1010, you could also be seeing threes. 321. Get out of your mind and get into your body. That's the biggest message for you all here. There's one more card. Okay. Yeah. Slow down. Just as I was just feeling that. Slow down. It's your mind that runs faster than your reality. So when you're in tune with your body, you're in tune with the physical pace of things, with nature's timing. Nourish yourself. The wastelands. Sustainability, slow down, and tend to your garden. Self-care is the key here. Some of you are going to be really focusing on gentle parenting as these shifts start to stumble you in your own reality, okay? If you want to go deeper into your eclipse season messages, you're welcome to book a reading with me. The link is in the description box below. All right, that's it for pile 1. I'll see you when I see you. God bless you. Hey, pile 2, you selected the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Now let's get right into your messages. I feel like you are really embracing your freak, embracing your wild side, because first thing I was hearing was, hey, freak. But it feels very playful. It feels very silly. And I feel like there's a lot of fire energy here. So maybe you have significant fire placements in your natal chart. I feel like this group in particular is working a lot with root chakra healing and sacral chakra healing. Again, I feel you're very much reconnecting with your passion, very strongly reconnecting with your passion. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is something that you've been struggling to really own for a while. You have this really intense passion, this really intense drive. Maybe some of you have Scorpio placements or have Mars ruling your chart in a significant way. It just feels like you've had all this momentum that you've been trying to build, but for a while it's been so stuck. You felt so stuck, like your feet were planted in cement and you were just trying to run, but you couldn't go anywhere. And now I feel like Spirit recognizes all of this passion and drive in you, but Spirit's wanting you to be very methodical about the things that you're giving your passion and your drive to. And I feel like in the past, you haven't had the self-devotion of committing solely to putting your passion and drive, your determination towards the things that really matter to you. I feel like you struggled in the past with a lot of people pleasing. Maybe this is something you're really breaking out of, and I feel like Spirit is giving you everything that you need, all of the internal and external motivation and validation this eclipse season with moving ahead towards your goals. They're not selfish. If anyone called you selfish in the past, then that's something that you're going to be releasing. So, yeah. We have the Spider Spirit, 56, make your dreams real. The Hummingbird Spirit, 34, be here now. Be here now. Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless, number 15. Elephant Spirit, number 25, learn from the past. We're just going to start with these few messages because I feel this is very significant. This feels like a very, very powerful, passionate, and significant eclipse season for you. You've learned how to ground your determination in a very practical way. A lot of times you've had this energy has been stuck in your head, causing overthinking, contaminating your self-confidence, and really creating a lot of doubt in whether or not you really are able to bring your dreams to reality. But all of this that's getting eclipsed out of your realities is showing you that limitation is not part of your current existence, and that you're learning from the past by making new choices. You're learning from the past by releasing old mindsets. I feel like a lot of you didn't understand and appreciate how many amazing qualities you had in the past as different versions of you. You're only seeing not perfect, not good enough, too rambunctious, too whatever, too direct, too blunt, too aggressive, too selfish, too whatever the heck. But you're not seeing the positive understanding of some of these aspects of you that other people demonized. A lot of you have so much fire and so much intelligence that people wanted to make you feel stupid or feel less than how intelligent you are because of how threatened they felt by how intelligent you are. And no, these people are not your enemies, but I feel like they were just so you had so many people that were so threatened by how much of a powerhouse you are that you shut that down entirely. And spirit needs that part of you revived. Your passionate, relentless determination, because you're here to make things happen. You know that. Maybe some of you are life path 4. You know you're here to make shit real. Okay? You're here to build things. You can have Taurus placements. You're here to build things. Capricorn 2, earth signs. You're here to make things happen. You're here to learn and grow and build. You're here to create. You're here to contribute your creations to the betterment of society. Again, I just keep hearing powerhouse, powerhouse, powerhouse. You have so much ambition, so much drive, and you have to reclaim that. This eclipse season is going to help you reclaim that. You could be seeing 555 very significantly, in very significant ways. Yes. So now we have Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery, number 8. Chameleon Spirit, 14, Act as If. I love that. Act as if. Otter Spirit, You Are Never Alone, number 42. Panther Spirit, number 44. Reclaim Your Power. And Seahorse Spirit, number 53. Watch and Wait. You have so many incredible things that are ready to unfold for you. Spirit needs you to keep taking action so they can meet you 10 steps for every one that you take. Okay? Please stay focused. Eclipse season is going to create such a... It's going to like rattle your spirit so that you have no choice but to stay focused and to get into the grind. You've been taking things slow. You've been really cautious because I feel like you had you didn't appreciate the healthy aspects of this ambition that you have. And that kind of got shut down and you went dark mode. Like some of this is about shadow work, but others of this is like all the trauma just kind of built up and shut you down. Yeah, whoa. Confirmation. It's like you didn't realize how deeply things were affecting you and blocking you from really loving yourself and loving your life. And once you realize that, you kind of just put everything on hold. You put everything you care about on hold because you realized that you didn't know who you were. You were just being an accumulation. You were operating as an accumulation of others' projections. And as an empath, you didn't understand what that meant, to be living under the influence of other people's realities and other people's perceptions. But you're realizing now that that was also to show you how powerful a creator you are, that you can get that swept up into someone else's understanding of life and understanding of you, and also backtrack, separate, and take all of this momentum and put it into the things that you desire. Some of you were doing things for validation, but you realize now through your spiritual path that you have all the validation that you need. You never needed it from other people, you just needed it from you. And now that you give yourself the validation that you desire, that you need in order to feel supported, that you allow spirit to help you feel supported and validated, that's helping you reclaim your power. And your patience is naturally going to grow as you continue to take consistent, methodical action towards what it is you want to bring into reality. Because your dreams are real. It's going to be miraculous and mysterious the way these things come through for you. But spirit needs you to know that you are the shit. You are that bitch. Okay? you are the person that makes these things happen. Spirit can only help you and bring you what you need, but your ability to make these things happen is intermingled and intertwined completely with your ability to believe that you are deserving and capable of making them happen. And I'm hearing again, where there's a will, there's a way. So waste no more time sleeping on this side of yourself. Spirit is saying eclipse season is going to revive this aspect of you so deeply that you are going to flourish and unfold new realities in a way that is so beyond what you can perceive that you just need to keep going. Keep going. Take the action that you know you need to take now and watch how everything works out in your favor, okay? Don't hold back now. This frustration, I gotta get it done. Do it. Don't think about it, just do it. You've got this. That's the message. If you want to go deeper into what this eclipse season means for you and this resonated with you, book a reading with me. The link's in the description box below. I love you and I'll see you when I see you. Hey, Pile 3, you selected the Threads of Fate Oracle. And immediately I'm feeling that your sensitivity is increasing. So is your creativity. Your sensitivity and your creativity. And you have to understand that these things are very, very powerfully interconnected. Because the more sensitive you are, the more you are comfortable operating in that flow state. But that also means that you're more intuitive. You're more tuned in. You're more connected. And I'm hearing some of you might listen to Mac Miller. Self-Care was coming through, that song. Yes, this is going to be a very powerful time for you to bridge the gap in your reality. But I'm also hearing in your awareness. So, Spirit, what do you mean by that? Eclipse season is going to be helping you believe in yourself. And you're going to be reconnecting with all of the parts of you and bringing them into harmony. We have ascension. Versatility. and nature. Yeah, you're doing a lot of deep shadow work. But some of you, it's like your third eye is going to just artfully unfold. And some of you might be focusing on protection energy work. That's cool. Focusing on your purification, your cleansing practices. Also, those are protective. I feel like, yeah, because the sage here is still burning and usually goes out by now. We have boundaries. Again, it's like, it just feels like things are unfolding one after another, after another, after another, after another, after another. And things are going to become, I'm hearing, painfully obvious to you this season. And I feel like if there's any choices that you've been delaying making, then Spirit's really saying, listen, like you don't have time to be sitting on the edge of indecision with this anymore, because Spirit's been making it abundantly clear what the right steps are. Abundantly clear. And I feel like there's a place that you're going to be reaching within you, a depth of your soul. How do I say? Because what I'm seeing is like, it's like Spirit is reaching so deep into your heart that it's like they're in your solar plexus, that they're just going to pull you out and say, you dug yourself pretty deep inside yourself there, huh? Time to come out. And maybe for some of you, this is you trying to pull back your sense of personal power. If you feel like others have been kind of gripping you, a lot of you are going to be breaking free of very toxic relationships this eclipse season. Because we also went into Mercury retrograde, didn't we, today? Ooh, get ready. Get ready, because all of this is going to end. And I'm literally hearing coming crashing down. And you are ready for this. You are. You are so ready. You've been praying. You've been trying. You've been doing the work. And Spirit is saying, okay. Okay. Because I feel like for you, okay, Spirit, thank you. You were focused on one thing, but Spirit is showing you how it's connected to everything in your reality, okay? Everything. And instead of this one change that's going to take place, it will take place. Instead of this one thing that you've been desiring to have relief and closure, a resolution around, Spirit's going to say, okay, stamp of completion, stamp of completion, stamp of completion, stamp of completion. Maybe some of you are going to be working with paperwork that's just getting the official seal of approval. Or stamp of approval. Yeah, we have ascension here. I showed you. Then we have versatility, nature, boundaries, and the magi. So these are this in other times. The magi, the mages, were the spiritual advisors to high courts. These were highly trained, highly skilled spiritual adepts. And I'm feeling like some of you are going to become this kind of advisor to someone very important. Or it could be that Spirit has sent an angel to you that is guiding you through this season. Some of you might be called to work with the unassigned angels. The unassigned angels are literally angels that are waiting to be called on for tasks to complete. So when you start to when you start to connect with them, they're going to start to make things happen. But you have to be ready. Because I'm hearing again, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Okay? And the angels are ready to do a fantastic 180 for you. They're ready to help you move through these things. But there's a pace that they want to go that you might still have reluctance to evolve at that rate. So what I'm seeing here is that it's like Spirit is lining everything up in every area of your life right now. So these things can just get checked off one after another. And then, bam, new slate. This is wild. Okay. And I feel like there's an element of you feeling like you're missing something here this season. There's something that you're just trying to articulate and you can't quite put your finger on it yet. Whether that's something that's coming, an opportunity finding its way to you. Some of you, yeah, thank you, Spirit. You could be connecting with the dolphin spirits because you're needing to lighten up a little bit more. I feel like you've been spending so much time trudging through the shadow work and doing all of this healing that Spirit needs you to compensate and overcome that heavy vibration, the density, with playfulness. So maybe some of you are going to be taking trips to the beach. Some of you might literally go playing with dolphins. Playing with dolphins, yeah. What else, Spirit? Whatever's going down, I feel like what you've been missing up to this point has been a radical self-acceptance. And that's what Spirit is facilitating for you this eclipse season. And that doesn't mean radical self-acceptance of your past and what you've done and what has been done to you and for you and around you. This is a radical acceptance of the power that you have to change everything moving forward. Again, the visions coming through about where you're going might scare the hell out of you. But Spirit's having you see all of these things so you can prepare and get excited. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Reclaim and the wilding. Some of you might resonate with Pile 2. If you haven't watched Pile 2, go check that out. If it resonates. Maybe some of you are coming from that pile. But I feel like whatever you've been in denial about, whatever Spirit might not have been letting you see, is something that they're about to pull the veil back on, pull the curtains back on. Because it's time for you to really embrace your strength. To fully embrace your potential and your power. You're so ready. You're so ready. Acknowledge your fear for what it is, and then move on. All right? Wow. That's your reading. I love you so much. If this resonated for you and you want to go deeper into your personal messages, book a reading with me. The link's in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you when I see you. Take care.